Hello, 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 and welcome back to another stream with your host, Cyber Tiger Live. Hello, Wolf. Good to see you. Yeah, so I am playing Jusant or Sant. I'm not entirely sure which pronunciation by. I've wanted to play this for a while, and I didn't feel like playing Star Wars, and I didn't feel like playing Borderlands because that's tomorrow. But I have fallen massively behind on my goal of beating games. Sounds very French. Yeah, Jusant sounds correct, but it could also be Jusant or Jusant. I really don't know how it's pronounced. Adjust the settings until the image to the left is barely. All right, so I'm gonna play this for a bit, and then I'm gonna go get my tea. Actually, I have a fan behind my computer chair, and it blows air through the grilling in my chair, keeps me cool. My apartment is absolutely hot. All right, new game. Hey Zeke, what kind of tea? Orange Pico tonight. Nothing crazy. You saw a French nautical term for receding tide. Oh, Wolf, you're right. Jusant. Okay, absolutely loving the visuals already.
Incoming game. Warning. Incoming game.
Oh, there's Odin. Hello, Odin. Aw, crab. Chapter 1, Daymark. Ooh, been a long time since I played an indie game that didn't give you controls. I love it. Like I'm buying this game on payday. Nice. Do you have Game Pass? Because it's free on Game Pass. Visuals are epic. Love the stylization. I go back down. Oh, it actually lets you go back down. Oh, but it doesn't let you go any further than that. I don't know. I bought Game Pass a long time ago, and it's like I think it's like 100 and something a year if you do the yearly pass. Um, that's the way that I think it's worthwhile because like they're cranking out all kinds of amazing titles on it, and then I just snag games here and there on Steam when I see stuff. Okay, so it's not a standard jump button; it's more of a climb button. I like that. Also, Zeke sent me a message, and I don't know what it said because it went left trigger or right trigger, hold to grip. Need to add you on Xbox and Twitch. Left stick to search for. Oh wow. Oh, it's actually like a climbing. Oh wow, this is cool. I just watched. Icon displays rope's main carabiner. When full, it means the rope is wound in. Oh, I missed that. Sorry. I just watched a trailer on a video game. It's a horror speed run climbing game. I think it's. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Man, it looked so good, but like super hard. Oh, my new hard drive, my PC, like up to 6 hard drives. Well, it makes sense. You have like 6 hard drives. You're constantly video editing. Wait, how do I interact with the carabiner hole? Okay, I guess not. Search for a hold. E to wind in the rope. Okay, that's sick. I said I'm not surprised you have 6 hard drives. Oh wait, I got you mixed up with someone else. Never mind. Wait, why do you have 6 hard drives, Wolf? That's insane. I thought it was Zeke saying he had 6 hard drives, which kind of makes sense. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm fanboying because the visuals are cool. Probably gonna be doing a lot of fanboying on this game. The carabiners automatically secure the climb and show you the way. Like, oh. Ooh. I got a little excited there, and I clicked the wrong button, and he started going down. Yeah, I figured you'd do video editing, Wolf. That's cool. Let's bring in the rope. Okay, this is not at all what I expected the game to be, and I'm absolutely all for this. This is sick. Oh, I love the variety and the textures. Oh, we got some like Dishonored level. Oh, okay. If you let go, he just falls. So I gotta make sure not to do that again. So yeah, I'm trying to play this like Assassin's Creed, and it's not anything like Assassin's Creed. It's actually quite a lot of coordination. Wow, that's sick. I love that. Well, I do have my own YouTube channel, so no videos yet because I work too. Nice. Are you doing like content creation? I don't think I've ever seen what your YouTube videos are. All mine are just previous streams uploaded. But can I go down? Or am I going up? I think I might be going up. Where I'm going? These small icons represent secondary pittons. If they're full, they're available to use. If they're empty, the pittons have already been attached to a wall. 3 small icons reckon. Oh, I already read that. Hold A to jump. Woo! Okay, so there's like a stamina bar, kind of like Zelda. Right hand gauge represents stamina. Oh my god, this is gonna get crazy. Alright, a whole new level of fear has been unlocked right now. Oh. Okay, hold to place a piton. This is awesome. This is, yeah, I'm playing this on Game Pass right now. Oh. Okay, so you just click left stick in and he rests. This is cool. Yeah, he just doesn't automatically climb. You have to keep alternating controls to make him climb. Alright, let's bring the rope in. A door up here. Huh. Is there like people living up here? There's, oh yeah, there's like radios and all kinds of stuff. Secrets? Like secrets? This looks like a caved in or something. It's got all this nautical theme to it. There. Oh, staircase. Oh, I found a ladder. I guess there's multiple pathways to take. Kind of for that. That's cool. The player kind of forged their own path, so to speak. I am like pulling the triggers like super hard. I don't know why. I guess it's making me feel like I'm not going to fall if I'm pulling them as hard. Oh, there is something up here. Wait, what did we find? Other sleep turning over stones at the old delta. Harvest. 2 belay stations for parts. A good catch. That should be enough to reopen the route to the old cape. Otherwise, it's all smooth sailing. A couple of old lanterns I think I can retrieve. Folks used to throw this stuff away. Oh, and I finally caught an old knitting machine. Asking for one for cycles. Not in great shape, but we should be able to tinker with it. Still not sure how I'm going to haul it up to low tide, though. Note to self, stop doing business with Rem. All he does is dismantle my discoveries and sell them for parts in the heights. He claims to be a repairman, but he's nothing but a foam salesman. Okay. Got some exposition. This is so cool. Okay, so that ladder would have taken me to the same result of being up here. So, this is crazy. This seems like... Is this all like underwater at one point? Like, what's going on? Say low tide. Right. Can't go up from here. I do see a ladder over there that takes me up, so I think I have to do this. Hold to place your main carabiner on the wall. Down, up. Left button down. Oh, you can rappel. Oh, that's sick. Come on. Okay. Whew. That was spicy. That's so cool, though. All right, up we get. Let's bring... Oh, look at the rope. The dynamic effect of the rope snagging on stuff. That's beautiful. All right, fanboying. We got a little alcove again. There's something in the alcove. Like a fast travel? It is. Yeah, it's a fast travel because that's that alcove that I tried to climb initially. That's sick. Okay, okay. Have an item here. Shell? Oh. You like hear memories of the past through the shell. An ear to the past. Exactly that. Okay, that's different. I like that. You up. Okay, it looks like we have to go that way. But there's something here. Eek, how are things at the sawmill? Business has been slow at the restaurant. Almost no one came to the music last night. Or so to the last music night, even though people are climbing down from all over. I know we don't play the shells anymore, but still. I was thinking that adding scaffolding to the side of the upside down cliff might help steer passerbys this way. I miss seeing a packed patio. Take care of it. I checked with low tide and everyone agrees. Amo, listen, these things happen. I hope one day you'll ask me to do something besides taking boats apart to make ladders, like if I'm free for a romantic dinner for two. Anyways, all good for your scaffolding. Since the village approves, I don't have much wood to choose from. After that new path to the plain I had to build, but I still have a wreck or two left over. I'll get to it when the currents allow. I owe you one. Thanks. You're the best. By the way, do you ever run into old Sonia? I think she's rummaging around in your area right now. See her around. Do you mind telling her I need a new hob for my oven? Mine's taking on. I'm set sail for the restaurant. I'm not sure how romantic it will be, but we can always share a half cooked. Okay, so they have computers of some sort. Or maybe like they're almost like pneumo tubes. I'm not sure what they are. That ladder going up? That's a broken ladder going up. I don't think I can use that. There is something up there that will open up when I get up there. Okay. Rope can be attached to most surfaces by holding down X. Oh, it looks like I have to get to those broccoli bits over there. Woo! Come on. Come on. Grab the rock bits. Oh, I have to get really up there. Oh, I see. There's a line down here. Kind of instruct me what I'm doing. Yeah, I see. Okay. Now that was cool. Whew. Climbing is still not what I'm used to, but it's neat. I really like it. Kind of keeping an eye on my stamina here because I'm kind of like in like a chimney. That's what they call it when you've got rock walls on both sides of you. There's a pit in there. Actually, there's several pits everywhere. Clearly, this is a road more traveled than not. Oh, what was that? What is happening? Where are you guys? Oh, balloon things. All right, let's open this up. Go. That allows me to get back down again. I need to. That's weird. I got like stuck for a minute there. Nothing in here. Okay, that goes up. Oh, this is like a cave. This is cool. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go down those ropes. I feel like the rope is for me going cursing back later on or something. I don't know. These things are so funny. I love them. Let's climb up. Oh, I need a pitten. And then there we go. Okay, I'm glad that I don't have to collect pittons. 'Cause that could get exhausting trying to constantly collect pittons and them over and over again. Going upside down for a bit. Audio is awesome with the echoey acoustics. It's not like climbing simulator by any means, but you still have to look for the handholds and make sure you get the right ones. I'm sure if you accidentally let go, bad things are gonna happen. Pitten and all right, hang on, I gotta rest. Hold A to load a jump. Aim for the grip. Oh man, that's wild. Okay. Wow. That's pretty intense. I don't know if you saw, but every time I did that, my stamina bar was actually like losing a chunk of it permanently. This is interesting. What happened here? Oh. Hold A to jump. Probably if I swing. Probably not try to kill myself. Okay, and then of course my rope doesn't come in until I request it, which is awesome. Not easy to kill yourself, which is good. Sentence never thought I'd be saying. Goodness. That is quite tall. Oh, I didn't need a pitten. I did put a pitten in though. Yeah, I can recover it. Yeah, the jumps burn your stamina pretty badly. Let's just rest here for a minute. Okay. You on? I'm not getting as many friendly reminders about the pittons or how to traverse. It's kind of at the point now where it's like, okay, you got the basics, you figure. That's good. Holy crap, this is terrifying. Oh! I don't want to fall. I don't want to fall. Placing a secondary pit and anchors you if you fall. Oh, my rope. Oh, okay, I see the rope starts changing color the longer it goes. So now it's like orange when before it was blue. Oh, that's so cool. Visual cues in games are so much better than words. Wow, this is a chasm and a half. Grab. I like grabs. They're funny. All right, going up. Oh, there's the building that we were heading towards. All right, let's call that in. I feel like I need something to traverse this or something. Slab of rock there and some kind of platform. A zip line possibly there. Something does continue on over that way. And up. Okay. What is that? Come back, funny creature. Oh, I found something. Hey, Bianca, you must have cast off for who knows where. I went back to the postal relay. Still no water. Surprise, surprise. Solly and Faz are still sorting through by hand. Gotten roped into helping with deliveries. Me, on Pebbleback, you can imagine what a sight that is. Even I'm laughing at myself. Still, why not? Fresh start, and I quite like seeing the world as the mail comes in. Well, it would be nicer if this damn pebble would just change course when I ask it to. I'm telling you, it's stubborn, worse than old Yom. Honestly, though, what a nightmare. Anyways, I'm going to miss the tide at this rate. I left your mail. I keep referring to the tide. Hopefully, I'm not going to be underwater if I don't move fast enough. There's another thing here. Oh, he added a rock to it. That's kind of cool. And it goes up. All kinds of like pathways to take. Oh, hey Bianca, how are things down there? I heard your boss sailed off into the horizon. Good riddance. I never liked him anyways. Things here at the hut are pretty quiet. Not many people stop by these days. A seasonal job where there are no more seasons. I'm starting to get bored. You can tell because I'm started scratching letters. Tell me something to distract me, won't you? Oh, Ian, I'm so glad to hear from you. Yeah, it's about as useful as a buoy on dry land, but no surprises there. Been gone for a while, so maybe you don't know. Except for old Annie's job. He's still raising his chocos. Bassa tried to convince him to them. Remember Bassa, the little terror at the back of the classroom? It got caught, got caught, they got caught in quite a gale. Amazing. No one's dared to try again since. You think they're going to keep you on if people stop coming by? You might be seeing them more folks soon. Though I came across a classified ad. They're mounting an expedition to explore the crow's nest. I'd like that, but going off on an adventure with strangers? Ugh. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Heading for the clouds, huh? That sounds like quite like something. I'll better stock the hold. I bet they'll come this way. You know what? You should join them. Come see me too. You don't have any excuses since you're out of a job. It would be nice change from the few stray travelers that come by. Hey, the other day another climber got stuck at Weeping Rock Pass. I had to go fetch them. If only you could have seen them. Stupid enough to eat hay, as they say around here. Okay, it's settled. I'll be waiting for you. I love the verbiage these people use. It's interesting. Oh, that was the entranceway. I could have just walked straight up. Man, there's like so many pathways to take. It really does give you that freedom of exploration. There's a ladder there. I think that's where I came up. Okay, I see a staircase, so I'm going to backtrack to that. Man, that's crazy how tall this thing is. Where am I? This is wild. Yeah, so it seems like they said everybody's abandoned this place. Oh, I can't cross that. Can I cross that? Might not be a great idea to try and jump to that. I can traverse down to it or something. Oh, okay. So that's a thing. Logbook 12 octaves after the Jusant. I'm finally leaving. I'm so happy I could sleep a wink. At the old harbor master's office, a note caught my eye. It sounded like poetry. Expedition to the clouds. Seeking hope and water. Join us at 12 octaves. Becca and Arlo's farm, Highfield. Together. After spending so long marinating and trying to find meaning in life, good to see the world as Emmy would say. Hopefully, we'll be stopping by her hut. Just the thought of seeing her again is enough to tell me I'm making the right decision. With any luck, there'll be other adventurers leaving from low tide. I don't want to make my way to the meeting point to the expedition all by myself. The only time I ever left here was for the harvest festivals, when I was just a small fry. Expedition like this is no small matter. They want to set sail for the clouds. Oh no, my parents. I forgot about them. What am I going to tell them? Hey folks, I'm off on an adventure. See you around, and only if I make it back alive. Of course, Bianca dear. Don't forget to bring snacks. I better not say anything. And I should bring snacks. What else? Do people normally take on this type of trip? One thing's for sure. What a journey! What's a journey without a logbook? I've got it covered. I plan to make like the expeditions that set off for the salt plain in search of springs. I'm going to scatter my journal entries along the way for anyone who might come after us, starting with this message. Farewell, my lighthouse. You welcomed me with wonder and have kept me company as I pondered too much. Always been there for me. I'm leaving you to the weave beaks. Will watch over you from the sky and watch over this message. One of my creations, Adventure Falls Beyond. Ooh, she left something for us. Ah, this staircase is full of junk. I can't quite get to that. Scared of falling. I can't target that. Oh, that staircase goes nowhere, so that's not a great sign. Ladders there. They're broken. Oh, there's ladders here. Hold X to place a pitten. Place to let yourself drop. Oh, well, that's just awesome. And then I can swing. Woo. Didn't quite have enough momentum there, and I'm really glad that I was anchored. Okay, we made it. So probably best to recall my rope. I put a pitten in the wall. Hang on. Okay. Oh. If I do this. Okay, I am stuck. Maybe I can just anchor that. I can just anchor that. I'm trying to make this way more complicated than it needs to be. That is absolutely typical of me. All right, I need to get to that platform over there, I think. Can I... Wrong button. Ah. Oh my god. It's like wind here. Okay, I made it. That was terrifying. I guess I can drop. Okay. Oh. Nothing to grab onto there. Is a ledge. But... Okay, hang on. I think I have an idea. I pitten myself again. Okay, I'm just gonna rest for a second. And I think if I can get enough momentum... I'm in the alcove. Got it. All right. My rope is like at the threshold of limits, so let's pull it and all its pittons in. Hopefully I didn't need that, because that would be really... No, I don't. The ladder here. Okay, I gotta stop disconnecting it so soon, because I'm probably gonna need it at some point and just screw myself over. Find this invention she left. I need to find a like reset thing, the quick escalate thing. I don't know what the right word is. Shortcut. We'll call it a shortcut. what is this? A horn. Don't do it. Aww, little blue jelly. Well, that was cool. I like made everything grow. Like brought life back. And then it looked like one of like 5 was lit up on this. Yeah, I think I can climb this plant. Little blue guy makes all kinds of cute whiny sounds. I like it. Alright, where's her invention? Is this the invention? Did I miss it? I think I missed it. Alright, let's do this. By using your companion, will be able to see next objectives as well as certain collectibles. Oh, there's something there. Okay. So that what was at the top of that tower? Oh, I see. The flowers are awake now. Generate an echo. Okay, that is so cool. Reach for the ladder. There you go. Okay, this is just getting cooler and cooler. I love that it feels like futuristic, but it also feels kind of like primitive. All that back in. Someone's been this way. Got a nice preset rope, which is nice. Doesn't go super far. Here, then it changes to metal rungs. Like tie-offs left on them. I grab onto this stuff if I can. Awesome. I think we're gonna have to pitten and jump. Pretty high distance. Okay, we got it. Okay, let's just rest for a second. Maybe generate an echo. Okay, I think by pitten, I can drop. Any more out. Okay, there we go. Okay. We do have to go back up eventually, but we should explore in here first. Burning chamber down there. Whoa. Activate a fresco. I didn't mean to activate it. I wanted to just see what would happen if I get my companion back to it. What does that even do? Makes it glow. That's neat. What does it even mean? Oh, it's the tower, and that's the ring. Very cool. All right, let's go back. Oh, I should get my tea. Hang on. Forgot all about my tea. I got so engrossed in the game. One sec. Okay, sorry about that. I just realized that I had made tea and it was just sitting there doing nothing. On it. Ah, lag. Okay, hang on. I think I need to fix my settings. I think it's running at way too high of a frame rate. Video. Maximum FPS. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's part of the reason. I'm going to set it to 60. Save. All right, there we go. Sorry if my character's been all laggy. That is totally why. I didn't even look at my stream, which is like a faux pas, so I am sorry. That should make it a lot. That's actually making the game smoother. And my avatar. Okay, okay. Oh. Reach. Climb the shelves. Okay. Shimmy along the shelves. Oh, I got rock. Okay, good. I'm actually grabbing the rock. That's a boat. It is a boat. Yeah, I can't grab that. This kid's got massive upper body strength. I'd be exhausted by now. Hang on, gotta transfer this hand over. I'm starting to get the hang of it. The triggers are basically like your hands. And if you can push up, then you can get a new handhold, but sometimes you have to like shimmy over to get a different handhold. I think what I'm going to do is, because I can't reach that, so I'm going to pin. I'm going to do this, and then we go double jump, and we're up. Fantastic. That was cool. Like I said, this game just keeps impressing me with its visuals, its audio, its lighting. This is sick. This is an awesome, awesome game. All right, we got a thing on the wall here. This is new. Generate an echo. Okay, I'm wondering what that's going to accomplish. Does look like possibly we can go up over here too. Oh, I'm out of rope. Hang on. Let's just get rid of that. Okay. Let's put a rock on our pile. I don't think I can actually climb over here. I thought I could, but no. Can I climb the pipe? Can't climb the pipe. All right, let's generate an echo and see what happens with this yellow plant. Oh, we got like little seed pods we can grab onto. Fortunately, we don't have like timed seed pods that blow up or something if you're too slow. Also, I love that you can use a handhold for the same two hands. That's actually really clever and accurate. A little bit of rock climbing, not a lot. Climbing up this. Okay, I don't want to get too far up because I see my two metal handholds here. Okay, we're going to do this, and then I think... Oh, yeah, I can reach that. I think... Hang on, I got to get my hands shimmied. I want to go to the front of this. Front. Go on. Got lots of stamina still, so I'm not overly worried. Can I get up on top of this? Can't. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, hang on. Okay, let's rest. Let's generate an echo. Perfect. Awesome. So we can now climb on the pods. We still really have no story as to what we're accomplishing or why we're doing any of this. I need to get to that, but I think my best bet is to pitten and then just to swing over to it. I think if I get up here, I can grab that rung, and then I can probably get to that blue bar. I want to try and get to the one above it. Yeah, I can. I can just barely reach it. All right, I definitely want to get up to that top ledge and see what's up there. Ooh, a door. I hope I'm not missing anything along the way, because like there's a lot going on. There's a lot visually to look at. Holy crap, it just keeps going. How high up are we? Oh my god, we are so high up. I'm not gonna stand near that ledge. Interesting. For someone who suffers from vertigo, this is not jumping or double jumping allows you to go higher without being attached to it. Do anything? Jump. Okay, whatever. Using your companion to be able to see the next objectives. Yes, I know that. Next objective is there. Oh, there's some kind of collectible here, maybe? Yeah, he definitely sees something over there. Now, what's it want with this? Like, is this an open world climbing game, or is this a set path? That's what I'm not sure of. Oh, I see what it means. Up against a wall. It's a collectible. Ooh, we got the shell again. Grab. It's so peaceful. Oh, it's looping, I think. Yeah, it's looping. Oh, and there goes the shell. Eating memories. This might actually have been the restaurant that we heard about in the one memory. I think that's our fast track back up. Because I think before I was down near that pipe. I do want to get to that pile of rocks. I don't know why I'm obsessed with the piles of rocks, but I want to get to the pile of rocks. I don't know how. Why is there an anchor point here? Definitely a collectible there. I can call it a collectible though. Something up there. He's so cute. He makes all these little squeaks. How do I get to the rocks? I don't even see anything I can climb to get to that. Oh, maybe I have to come down from above. There is something up there. And I want to make sure that there's not like an anchor that I missed on the other side or something. No? Ooh, head pats. I like head pats. Thank you, Wolf. Okay. Crap. I don't genuinely know how to get to that, and yeah, so that is what I thought it was. That's the pipe by the first pile of rocks. And it does look like I can come down from up above that pile. Not sure how important it is, but I don't know. Want it? Let's backtrack and continue on. And maybe we'll figure out a way to those rocks. Gotta go this way, I think. And like I said, when I say we gotta go this way, I really have no idea which way we gotta go. This feels right, because oh, the chain is in the way. Oh, never mind. I literally see holds to climb up. Not close enough for that. Oh, they're close enough for this, though. Alright. Come on, me friendo. Okay, does that help me in any way with the rocks? Not. Almost walked off the edge. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna try and climb. Maybe. How do we get to that? Okay, that's what I kind of thought I had to do, but let's wake that guy up. Okay, if I pitten, then I'm out of pittance. Whee! That was all sorts of nonsense. I love it. Okay, I got it. Can I? Okay, I can get the orange. Please tell me I don't need any more pittance because I'm all out. I think if I go up here, I can rest. Then I can come back down. Okay, so if I rest here, I want to go that way. There is a plant over there. I can definitely see a plant that way. Yeah, that's exactly what they want you to do. Yeah, so okay, so it's exactly what I thought I'd have to do, is I have to go back, and now that I've reset my pittance, I can climb down Mr. Plant. Call him Robert. But that was a really bad joke. Alright. Perspective. Can I climb up to those? I can, okay. Shoot. I think I wanted Pitten. And I think I want to drop and get enough distance to wake up that guy. Whee! Wake up, plant. All of your tools. There, I woke it up. Okay, good. On. Ugh. Ah! Okay, we made it. Oh my god. Hidden and jump again. Oh, I made it. Okay. Holy crap. I love this. This is so freaking cool. All right, I think I'm gonna pitten, so I think I have to do a charge, jump, grab, and up. Holy crap, that was tough. Oh, I did something accidentally. There, I wanted to see what he has to find over here. Okay, something right there. Something there. Okay, let's go that way first. That room's blocked. There is something here, actually. Auntie Ida, you have to talk to them. I want to go on an expedition to the desert, too. Everyone always says I'm too young. I don't care. Neil's going, and he's only a bit... Plus, he's mean. I have to stay at the port gathering stinky old seaweed and doing my homework. I bet cleaning the canals with you would be fun. I want to see what else is out there, but my parents never want to let me leave. Can you talk to them? Ha! Oh, Dee. Believe me, sweetie, you wouldn't have much fun scraping the pipes of the Great Basin. That's for sure. You won't like what I'm about to say, but Be patient. You have plenty of time to grow up. We'll be sailing off to the plains soon enough. I'm sorry you have to tell you this. I have no choice but to go with your parents. So best not to quarrel with them in the meantime. I don't fancy crossing the plain with the three scowling faces. Favorite auntie. Aw, you can pet him. He's such a cute little jelly. It's like a liquefied house cat. What is this? Neat. Oh, wait, hang on. I got two things. I want this. Boom. Ladder. Or rather, rope. Ooh, does that take me to the stones? It does not. The stones are there. I see them. This. Ooh. Elevator. Alright. That's nifty. Okay, let's go back over here and see what's happening on this side. I'm gonna use the stairs. Enough climbing for now. That is most definitely just a dead end. Oh, there's another elevator. And what is this? Alright, well, we've ascended to new heights, which by no unusual circumstance is the name of my stream. Okay. So friggin' cool. There's something way up there, like a fan or something. Lantern. Okay, there's the second elevator I came up. So this is just two elevators to the same platform. Something here. Umbrella Gazette, issue 43, 9 octaves and 1/3 after the Jusant. The Jusant. Editorial. In this issue, we'll be taking a look at the creatures that gave this near-cyclical publication its name. Umbrellas. While they've come up before in our issue on endangered tunnel life and in our special edition, Inhabitants of the Great Reservoir, we've never dedicated an entire section to them. It's high time we rectified that. Umbrellas are best known for their slow and majestic flight. However, they began their lives clinging to rocks. In the first stage of their life cycle, they resemble flowers known as shrinklets. From within the shrinklets come sparks, glowing creatures that fly through the darkness of the caves and tunnels in groups. How many octaves does it take for a spark to grow into a umbrella? How long do umbrellas live? Has anyone ever seen one die? Much has been forgotten about the umbrellas. Despite them being witness to the tower's ancient past, at the time of writing, they've almost completely disappeared. We only know about sparks from children's stories. They're said to kidnap naughty children, and shrinklet sightings are exceptionally rare, only occurring in the remotest tunnels. The following pages will attempt to piece together some facts about them. Did you know, based on information we've gathered from the teams of water surveyors who sometimes encounter these creatures, and who we're very grateful to, being near sparks makes you feel weightless, so be sure to behave yourself, kids. Let's hope that the drop in activity in recent cycles will give shrinklets, sparks, and umbrellas the peace, quiet, and space they need to thrive. I'm loving the world building and the lore in this game. It's creative, it's clean. Where's my pile of rocks? Down there somewhere. Can't see it. Right under this. It's right. Oh, I can't see it. It's right there. Is there something here? This octave, we're celebrating the safe return of Expedition 34 to the port. The expedition was led by Corey, who once again braved a horizontal world. We are proud to welcome these children of low tide who are returning with priceless treasure back among us. The members of Expedition 34, descendants of the celebrated Her, Iga, and Ime, first to venture out into the Great Plain in search of the lost ocean. Walked further than ever before, were finally able to find a new spring after numerous failed expeditions. A fresh start for many villages who've been waiting their turn. Furnaces and Fermiola oases hit their population limits. A welcome reception will be held at next sleep. The collective former expeditionaries had made it best seaweed pie. Bring your own beverages. All right. All about the lore. Ooh, that's a neat little thing going on in that room. I have to definitely go into this room. I'm gonna guess if I make him do the thing, it will happen. It wants me to interact with it. Left trigger, right trigger. Turn and alter. That's really cool. I like that. A ladder here. Birdies. Ooh. Left stick to move on a ledge. Are these those birds they were talking about, or is this something else? Something else here. Logbook 12 octaves and 1 prime after the Jusant. Usually just getting low to tide from my old lighthouse is next. It's hard to believe that this time the adventure was just getting started. At the meeting point, I found myself waiting with Met, a young woman from the, well, younger than me anyways. Her parents have already left, but like other people our age, she wanted to stay. That made ripples with the family nest is no easy. I know Met well, but we already have something in common. Widening gap between us and our parents. She seemed relieved to see me. For once, I was lost for words, smiling awkwardly and still red from the exertion of getting there. My pack all undone and my hair sticking up every which way. Probably nice one, Bianca, not socially awkward at all. But I was just as relieved as she was to know setting sail alone. To my surprise, old Saul joined us too. I don't think we'd exchanged a single word before now. Will an old schooner like him be able to keep up? Ever since I was little, Saul's always been the old hermit who lives up on high. He used to scare me. He would come down to the port sometimes, like a spider sliding down a silk thread. The other kids and I would have fun running away, screaming at the sight of him. Now my knees started quaking as I saw him lumbering. We set off as a group of 3, since no one else came to join our crew. I soon realized had been worried for nothing. Saul leads the way, an odd figure with climbs the cliffs with amazing ease. Met follows behind, brimming with energy. Suddenly, I feel like the old one. Okay, it looks like we gotta get to that ventilation shaft there. We have another elevator going up, but I want to go to this window first. Ooh, rocks. Good tea. Getting like ever closer to that ventilation shaft. And oh, I can't anchor to it now. Do I want to swing over to that? I probably do. think we want to grab onto the Robert here. Oops, wrong button. Okay, that gets me out of the atrium here. I guess I'm not going up the alcove there. We can just recover this. That was moving. Going that way or this way? I don't think I can even go that way. I think I'm going this way. I found another mural. Okay, so we've activated another mural. Also a tunnel here. And a plant. Oh, that was that cave I couldn't get to. Okay, I think I understand. Hang on. I need to call this in. I need to climb up this guy. I think I need to wake up his friend when I get to the top here. This is awesome. I'm sorry, if I go quiet, it's just because I'm like just super focused and totally in awe of this game. I love the beauty and the simplicity of it. It's so cool. I went too high. I did. Like, the art style is wicked. Placing a secondary pin catches you if you fall. You fall. Good. Yeah, that was the door that I was looking through before, going, how am I supposed to get through here? Okay. Call this back in. Oh, I'm holding him. Making sure I haven't missed my objective somewhere. No, it's right there. Secret there. That's good. There's no secrets behind me. We're on the right way. Okay, there's a plant on the ceiling. Definitely climbing up here. And I don't know how far I'm going to get without hitting. Not too far. Okay, I'll wake this guy up. Yeah, I'm like literally dangling from the ceiling right now. I gotta get all the way over to this one here because this is like super far out of the way. And up to the ledge. Come on. Up the ledge. There you go. And we're up. Activate this. That gives me a nice clean descent back down to the bottom. Bring that in and see what we got here. Ooh, shell. That's neat. You can hear like the water instrument that, or the wind instrument that used to be playing. I go up here. I even want to go. I can't go up there. Okay, so we're just gonna do this then. Okay, and I can't go into that little house thing there. Moving. Double tap right button to climb rope more quickly. Oh wow. That definitely is more quickly. Okay, we made it. Okay, where am I going from here? Yeah, I think I'm going to that wooden scaffolding up there. I thought that was a staircase, but it's like a giant fossil. Okay. The act of reaching out to grab something is pretty forgiving. The game does pull you in a bit more when you reach for a ledge that's slightly out of reach, which I actually like, because then that way it doesn't feel stressful that you have to really time your swings to get where you want to get up here and probably disconnect our rope. There you go. That's probably a newspaper. Yep. Pretty, I've seen so many people coming down from the heights, and some are stopping in low tide. Maybe my situation's not so hopeless after all. Ocean provides for a patient heart, Mother used to say. Maybe I'll finally manage to meet someone. It's been slim pickings here. Apart from old Gom, maybe. He makes my heart flip with his dimples, calloused hands, and that plaid shirt he always wears. Gom? The baker? I hope you're joking. I can never tell when you're pulling my leg. Anyways, I'm leaving the tower too. Sorry, Bassa, I don't know how else to tell you. I wish I could clip our carabiners together like we used to. We're running around. I wish I could convince you to come with me. That's how it is. I'm crewing up with the neighboring village. They found me a spot on one of their pebbles. See each other again sometime, somewhere down on the plain, won't we? Don't be angry with me. I'll miss your letters. Wow, not even a sign off, just I'll miss your letters. All right, let's have a look at our objective here. Up there. Okay, we're still on the right track. I think I'm just swinging across to the other side here. Okay, there's something here. Oh, stack of rocks. Good. An odd place to build a house. Oh, I probably should have disconnected my rope before I started climbing this, but whatever. Chapter 3, Solstice. I want a plush of the little thing. Right? He looks adorable. He also seems like insanely friendly. Like, watch this. I can literally take him out and hold him. Aw, he looks like he weighs like nothing. By using your companion to see the next objective. That's my next objective. Oh, there's a cave there. Okay, we definitely need to go into this cave. Either an altar or a mural. I'm gonna say it's gonna be another mural. Ooh, better yet, a pile of rocks. Posture check. My posture is hot garbage there, Odin. Hang on. Oh, sitting up. There we go. Sitting up properly. I wasn't actually slouched for once. I actually had my back against the chair, but I was kind of like bent a little bit. I look like a candy cane. I look like Farnsworth when he was depressed. Things are so cool. I love these things. Little balloon worms. All right. Does this go anywhere? Yeah, so I think there was pathways everywhere, and then it's all collapsed over time, and what we're climbing is like the remains of civilization. Well, that's definitely a one-way trip. Birdies. Hi, birdies. Oh my god, it just keeps going. All right, we got like scaffolding over here. See, there was a pathway here that collapsed. That is a massive gap. I jump it and then grip it and rip it. I can. Okay, I know I'm supposed to go that way, but I'm going this way. Curiosity has the best of me. Go in. Well, that went nowhere. Can I shimmy along this ledge? Not. Okay, so that was a terrible idea. It didn't work out the way I thought it would. But it didn't hurt. I just gotta go this way now. There might have been something over there. I like that they don't ever give you the view of looking straight down, so people who have vertigo can actually play this and not feel. Oh, stamina drops faster when the sun's out. Oh shoot! I was wondering when the game was going to step up its difficulty. I'm almost there. All right. Recover my stamina. Plug in here, and we'll wake up this guy. Fruits will wilt in the sun and disappear after a certain amount of time. Ah, again, I was wondering when the game was going to step up its difficulty. Oh, that's not fast at all. Or not, sorry, not slow at all. Okay, go. Holy crap, that's fast. All right, I want to go back to the caves already. Okay, I gotta do a jump, and grab. Got it. All right, hang on. I gotta rest. Okay. Okay, I'm up. Wow, I'm not gonna lie, my hands are like super sweaty right now after that. Knees weak, arms are heavy, mom's spaghetti. Ah, okay. Palms are sweaty. At least we have a ladder here. That's nice. Okay. Disconnect. And let's go up here. This is in the shade, fortunately. So, I get a little bit of a reprieve from the heat over here. Is moving really the solution? It makes no sense to be leaving the tower. Like, the drought's gonna fix itself while we're gone. Leaving our parents' fields to empty crowd found a watering hole right in the middle of the Great Plain. What then? When your oasis dries up, where will we go then? I don't think this is how we're going to solve the problem. There are other options, if you ask me. What do they say about Phallus? They were carved into the walls wherever you look. Gab's even seen some of the old paintings. There's talk of them here, that's for sure. Plenty of folks say the Phallus are the ones who stole our water. We should make sure of that, shouldn't we? We should go up to them clouds to find out. Might be a solution up in those mountains. Might not be, but there sure ain't none down here on your plane, that's all I'm saying. Come on, Arlo, you can't be serious. Cloud giants, really? Those are nothing but a bunch of tall tales. Common sense tells us to go with the flow, and the flow's going downward. We've been assigned a spring. Yes, it's in the middle of the plain, but it's our last hope, our future. Nice if you there folks could see that. Wow, there's definitely like a tension brewing between the inhabitants of this tower and the people who left it to go to the Great Plain. Which I'm assuming that down there is the Great Plain. Man, there's just ruined ships everywhere. It's like some Mad Max level nonsense where the ocean just disappears. Although I think in Mad Max they blew up the ocean. Logbook 12 octaves in 2 seconds after the Jusant. We did it. I'm completely wrung out, but we made it in time to join the expedition. There were many of us there, barely a handful. Look how peaky the poor thing is. She's shaken like a sewing machine. I felt so far from home, but the tone was more encouraging than mocking. My efforts had been acknowledged and appreciated. I was too out of breath to reply, but a new emotion rose up inside me. I was proud to have made it this far. Still doubled over from the exertion, I looked around at the others. Everyone there had left everything behind to be there. They had a fire in their eyes, a desire to change things, and I was part of it. That's all it took to fill me with fresh energy. Arlo and Becca welcomed us to their sun-scorched farm with open arms. They were emotional and the mood was solemn. They're the last farmers left in these parts, and they're the ones who put together this expedition. They've spent their entire lives trying and failing to fight the drought. Nothing grows on the cliffs anymore. Their own funny-sounding words, not one measly plant grows in this here field. I hope I'm not reproducing the Highfield dialect too bad. Then Becca told us about their wild scheme, setting off for the clouds to find water in the sky. At her words, a murmur rose up from the group. There was talk of how feasible the plan was, how best to go about it, which routes to take, which sections to avoid. Arlo and Becca want to find ballasts, as they're called, lower down, enormous creatures made of water that are said to live in the clouds. Ballasts only exist in sleep stories for children. Well, that's what I always thought before embarking on this adventure. They're Arlo and Becca's last hope, and I'm starting to believe in them too. We have a chance to save the tower. It's up to us to seize it. Bianca. See, now I'm just like more interested in finding the lore. I'm loving these stories. Alright, let's go back down to here and wake up Mr. Plant, who's gonna get sunbaked. Alright. Stop trying to go that way. There we go. Ah! Okay. I see where I have to go. Holy crap, that goes so fast, and I have to get to that one there in the shade. Alright, that's gonna get all screwed up. Stop trying to go down. It's so annoying. Okay, I know what I have to do. I got it, I got it. I have to climb over to the side, and then I have to pitten myself. Alright, let's do this. There. Okay, we made it past the rotting plants. That was awful. Can you go up, please? I can do this. Oh. Okay, I think I have to pitten, and then I have to swing over to that to get into that chimney. Whoa! Alright, hang on, I have to rest. Oh, my cord got snagged on something. Wrong button. Ah, crap. It didn't happen fast enough. And I got snagged on that stupid plant again. Okay, hang on. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna hang out here. Okay, I'm onto the rocks. Good. We made it. Woo. Man, that's crazy. Attach yourself to the relay. Okay, that was really crazy and kind of intense, but I love it. We're back in the sun again. We're getting cooked. I'm gonna guess that the next layer is gonna be like wind or like frost or rain or something. Oh no, no rain. It wouldn't be frost. Man, I don't know what it's gonna be. It's like this is like a sun-baked landscape, so. And probably wind. Probably wind is gonna be the next one. Alright, well we're up. Holy crap, that was a long climb. Not loving the sun baking plants. That's tough. Okay, let's anchor. Swing. Go up there, but there is a ladder here, which makes me think there's something down here. Oh, actually, hang on. I jump down, and can I not? Whoa, what was that? They're like levitating for a minute there. If I jump down, is there anything down there? I just don't want to get stuck, unable to get back up. It looks like if I go down, then I'm climbing back up through the chimney again. I don't think I can get to that ladder easily. There's something down there, though. Okay, there is a plant here, so if I wake up the plant, that probably gives me a way up. Okay. There is something down here. What is down here? Oh, that's a dead end. Okay, yeah, it's exactly what I thought it was. A dead end. What if it just been another way that you could have come from the chimney, maybe? Not sure. I'm just gonna go up here. My objective. Woo, right there, and then there's 2 collectibles dead ahead. Really loud. Odd little creature crawling across the rock there. There's a mural in that room. I'm activating all the murals. I don't know if it's important, but I'm doing it. Oh wow, you can actually wrap yourself around posts. That's cool. And then you can reel yourself in and get all tangled up in them. What is that? Okay, I'm glad there's no enemies, because I swore that thing looked like some kind of weird baby. I don't think any of these alcoves go anywhere. No. Going up. Okay. That was kind of cool, honestly. It's like a chapel or something in there. There's ladder. Oh, they're up there. Like wild. Almost looks like it would have been like a tub or like a pool. I pass out on you. I'm sorry. Nope, it's Odin. I'm gonna go for another like 15 minutes. Headachy? Yeah, it's because of what's gonna happen with the weather tomorrow. I hope you tune in tomorrow for Chaos Mode Borderlands. I need you to make my life miserable. Aw. Wish I could massage your head there, pup. It looks like I can go that way. That door over there? Yeah, these definitely seem like they may have been a pool at some point. Where is those collectibles? The one's there, and the objective is up there. There was another blue one somewhere. Uh-oh, down there. Okay, it's not just gonna be to jump off the cliff, and there's my answer, though. Where is it? Is that it? Might very well be it. Hang on. Obscure enough. It is this. Damn. That's where the shell was hidden. So there was water once flowing in this tower. Okay, so I have to get to that doorway over there, but I think to get there, I have to literally traverse that, up to that, over to that, and in. Damn, okay. At least there's no sun in here. Oh, they're like little creatures that carry me along the wall. Moving grips. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna pin myself here in case I fall. I think I can just swing over. Alright, let's get in here. Game is very low stakes, and that's great. It is pretty low stakes. Once there's been a few times that have been pretty challenging. I'm not gonna lie. That looks like a recovery point. Yeah. I do love the active recovery point. So if you fall, you can get back to where you were. Ooh, new logbook. I love these. Logbook. 12 octaves and 1/5 after the Jusant. There are so many people climbing down from the heights. I feel like a fish swimming upstream, like in the stories. Before the Jusant, we rose and fell with the tides. I remember hearing the old schooners describe enormous waves, ones that drove people upward with each high tide. They'd never seen the ocean themselves. They were just repeating what they'd heard from their elders. When they themselves were young, there must have been a grain of truth in those stories, right? The ocean nourished the cliffs, and in return, the cliffs nourished the entire tower. Anyway, the inhabitants of low tide set enough store in them, set off in search of the ocean. I wavered too. Should we try to hook the lost water? In a way, yes, but not by going with the flow. I have the answer now. Thanks to Arlo and Becca, we need to go back to the source. We shared our shady spot with a man named Zoe. He was on his way down to the plane and tried to convince us to go with him. Why stay? He didn't understand why we wouldn't go. Won't get nothing out of these fields no more. Earth ain't worth a blessed thing. Grabbed a fistful of dust and held it up as proof. Zoe continued on his way while we prolonged our break, dreading having to go back into the blazing sun. I refused to believe. Ever since we set off, I feel like I'm rediscovering the tower, like I've never truly looked at it or listened to it. My perspective's changing. Higher up we go, I'm sure we're on the right track. It's so cool. It's written so well. Like, you actually feel like you're experiencing this journey. Well, we're experiencing our own journey, but you're following in someone else's footsteps. Wrong button, buddy. Sorry. Ooh, there's something right there. And my objective's right there. I want to try and make it to the objective before I tap out for the night. Not sure how long that's going to be. There is an objective. He said it was right here. Right there. Okay. Inside this building, maybe? Right there. I see it. This. Oh, it's not this. It's this. Sada, what's new? Any work for us? Orders are drying up and business at the rope works is far too slow for my... Starting to get bored. I've brushed up on all my knots and I've done all the accounting. I've been putting off for cycles and dusted all the machines. But now we're stuck twiddling our thumbs. We're not very good at doing nothing. But no, there's still someone left in the tower. Sada went with the flow, just like everyone else. I don't really see what they're expecting to find in the desert. It's not like the sun's going to budge any more than it does here. No need for new ropes, but you're welcome to come by whenever you like. You'll soon get us used to doing nothing. You'll see. It suits us. Anyway, we have more time for each other. Cass. Is that the thing that it wanted me to find? Oh, there's still something there. Door here I can't go through. A couple like tiers. I can just kind of climb down, maybe? I wonder if it's going to be like a cave. Oh, that was weird. It's like levitating on the edge of a cliff there. All right, I have to know what's down here. Where does that go? Okay, so another reset point, so to speak. I'm not seeing any kind of tunnels though that lead into the cliff. So that takes that idea out of my head. I do believe I have gone the wrong way. No, I can go this way. Wait, that goes nowhere. No, it does. Oh, that definitely goes nowhere. Okay. I gotta see where all these other pathways go, because there's all kinds of tunnels and stuff, and then this scaffolding goes up, and there's stuff up there, and might be where I was trying to get into. That goes somewhere. Oh, there's a shrine out there, in there, wherever that is. I don't know where that is. Yeah, it was trying to guide me to the shrine. Okay, there is something here, though. I think it's Umbrella Gazette issue 21, 7 octaves and 3/6 after the Jusant. Editorial. Brown or black fur, big ears, prone to both nervousness and laziness. There's nothing more common than a choco. Too dull and unremarkable for a special issue, right? Wrong. In this issue of the Gazette, we'll do our best to make the ordinary extraordinary. Starting with the most unobtrusive of beings, chocos. Mammals are useful to us bipeds in 2 key ways. They lay eggs, and they line their nests with fur, providing delicious meals and dense balls of wool, not the other way around. Raising them is no easy task, however. Chocos are escape artists, though our action, or rather inaction, they've taken to nesting all over the tower, though they're native to the highland region. You know, chocos work together to incubate their sparkling eggs and to watch over their young. Some would argue that taking turns makes for better naps, but take a closer look at what's in their nests, and you may be in for a surprise. Chocos love to sit on anything that shines. Keep reading for more fun facts about chocos and their habits. Okay, this goes nowhere. But there's a lot of... I'm guessing that's food. I want to get to that shrine. It looks like it's over here somewhere. Yeah, it's inside that chamber. Almost walked off the edge. Get to the shrine inside the chamber. Okay, there's gotta be another way into that room. Ooh, there's something here. The person who left the caramel bun in the canteen, I ate it. Sorry, not sorry. There's no one around anymore anyways. Cass. Okay. I'll go back to this thing for a second here and just assess it. Get in there. There's definitely a pathway going towards that door. But I see like open chasms underneath it, so I think I can get to it from another way. Can't go that way. Alright, I'm gonna try and circle back to that thing. I think for now the best course of action is just to keep going up. Okay, that gets me up here, but not any closer to the entrance of the shrine. But I do see a window right there, my far right. And that is right above the entrance of the shrine. So I think I'm about to somehow get to that? Question mark? I don't know. Okay, now where am I going? It wants me to go that way, but I want to go that way. Windmill here. Hmm. I don't know. Climb up. Okay, he won't climb up over here. Which leads me to think that there's... They don't want you going that way yet. Where to go? Where are you going? Alright, I'm gonna try to land back on that platform. Okay, I'm back on the platform. Okay, do I want to climb to those canisters? Yeah, the moving handholds I see, but I can't climb along this fence. It won't let me. I can't climb onto that. I can't get over to that, which looks like I should be able to, but it's all broken. So that leads me to think that I'm going to get there a different way. Can't climb anything over there. So I think it wants me to do this. I think it wants me to do that. I think it wants me to grab onto these. Come to the platform where the handholds are. Maybe the windmill? Yeah, there's like an invisible wall here that's hitting me. Okay, can I actually just like swing that way? Gonna let me do that? All right, it's gonna let me do that. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. All right, and then once the guy passes by, I'll just hang off. He'll carry me into the shade. Where are you going, buddy? Back. Okay, so they went into a little hole. All right. Can I grab onto that? Hang on. Okay, I see what I have to do, I think. I have to wait till the ones come along the top here. Come on. Oh. Oh, this is annoying. There's one like way up there that I can't seem to get to. Got it. Okay, I'm just gonna rest before I die. Okay. Whew. That was intense. All right. There is a scurrying guy up there, but I don't think that's where it wants me to go. To go this way. I've lost a ton of my stamina screwing around with that. I have to jump again. Hopefully I can get up on top of this and like actually like rest. Of course not. I can transfer to this thing though down here. All right, we're tapped in. Now, Now I think this is going to allow me to traverse there. I think it wants me to grab onto the windmill, maybe? I don't know if that's what it wanted me to do, but that's what I did. Okay, I don't know where to go. I think that was the right way, but what it means is that do that. Okay, I know what I have to do. I have to pitten. I can rest. And I can swing. Oh my god, that's brilliant. I love that. Holy crap, that is such a really creative puzzle. I don't have enough slack. Come on. I still don't have enough slack. Okay. This is exactly what I thought was going to happen. Okay, perfect. So I can wheel this in. I've regained my stamina, and now I'm on top of where I want to be. Now... And there's my fast travel thing I was looking for. Come on, buttons. Okay. We are above the shrine. Let's activate this. Boom. We have our fast travel back to avoid all of that. Now we should be able to find the way into the shrine down there. Listen to your heart and follow your instinct. That's all I can tell you. Go if you must. I won't be going with you. My roots are here. I'm an old... I want is to stay on my roots with the world. Farewell. I wish you all the best. I'll go to the old tree. Cherish your memory as my prized possession. I'll be sad, but knowing you're out there somewhere. A tiny plant growing in the... Oh, Grandpa, I'm going to be sad too. I already am. Mama says we'll come back when the sun wills it, but the sun doesn't will. stuffing everything in sacks. I heard the water in the desert steams and is stinky. That's what Tommy says. She's already been there to make sure there was room for her animal. She's going back with us. Unky says if you change your mind, you know where to find us. He doesn't want to write. He says you tell him that I shouldn't be with us. I love you. I don't want to go, but I'm going, so bye. As man, this whole like encounter like tore this world apart. Like people like lost and gave up everything. There's also a door down there. Also a socket right here. Curious that. I have to go down. Come on, take me to the shrine. I found the shrine! Let's go! Got a rope. Awesome. Freaking awesome. Alright, I think I understand how to get back up. I think I have to wake up Robert here. Should have grabbed onto it while it was growing, and then I could have just ridden it up. Alright, well, found the shrine. Let's keep going. This is awesome. Oh, a little guy. He got for us. Okay, we found everything that was back there, and our objective is right there. I should comfort him. Now we're definitely inside of a building. Probably go this way. There's a staircase that goes this way. There is a hole in the floor. I want to be going up, not down. Oh, that takes me back into the shrine. All right, well, I'll do that. But somewhere along the way, I made a wrong turn. Can I climb these? Can't climb. So I did notice there was a socket here, so that makes me think there's something way it's going up. And there is right here. Okay, so very clever level design. I love that they put the socket that gives you an insight as to there's something nearby that you can use. Not vague. Beautiful. This game is absolutely amazing. Just loving every second of it. All right. I think it's right there. Getting closer, but man, we still have a long way to go. I thought I was going to be done in like half an hour to get there, but it keeps going. Yeah, it looks like they started like dismantling the city to try and survive. Sorry, bubble worms. Oh, we got moving handholds. I think we gotta ride those guys. Oh my god, look at them all. All right, I think I gotta grab them from over here. Or here. They slow down if you hold on to them too long. All right. Wait, hang on. Guys, take me somewhere. Good. Okay, I'm gonna pitten myself. I gotta start over. I'm gonna drop back down to the bottom and undo it all. All right, I gotta figure out take here. These guys come out of that. I definitely want to. Okay, I want to ride these guys here. Ah! I've been hydrated. Thanks, Odin. Love it. Okay, so I get back to here. Now, clump of rocks over there, and then there's a flower. Group of these guys traversing across, and then they go up. Is a flower right in front of me, but that route looks treacherous. So, my plan is to pin, swing. I can get enough momentum. Okay. And I can climb around on what mostly non-moving versions. If the flower doesn't bake in the sun, doesn't. Good. Now I can climb up the flower. And I can jump, grab onto these guys, and I'll be very close to the transfer point. Okay. So I now have a new save point. Now I can... I think I want to join the ranks of the guys going up. Once they slow down, then I have to transfer to the next one. Otherwise, they get stuck. Excuse me, is the music changing with what's happening? Okay, these guys are going down. I don't want to go down. All right, I'm gonna pitten because I'm scared of falling at this height. Jeez. I am burning through stamina so fast, and I'm like right where I need to be. Oh, I made it. Let's friggin' go. Yeah, the music's becoming more and more triumphant. Oh, we got a chimney. All right, let's grow the cactus thing. Unfortunately, it's in the shade, so it's not going to get baked. Okay, we got another transfer point. Holy moly, this is a huge climb. This. Yeah, we have a cactus and it's like right in the sun. Climb, 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 climb. Okay. If the camera could zoom in a bit, that'd be greatly appreciated. Okay, hang on, I need to rest. I'm gonna die. Oh, we're almost there. Holy crap, that was massive. And we're still that far away. There's got to be something here. There is. Logbook 12 octaves and 2/3 after the Jusant. Warning, this journal entry will definitely be too long, but I have much to say. I got to see Aim again. I'm so glad I got to drop anchor at her hut. Made up for lost time in the blink of an eye. I almost capsized when I heard her laugh again. I'd missed it that much. She started by grumbling about something before shrugging and changing the subject. Just like old times. I found myself chattering endlessly. The words flooded out of me. I told her everything from my parents getting ready to pack up and to go theories about water in the cloud. Everything got all jumbled up, and I could tell my chatter made no sense, but she nodded as though she never heard anything more profound. It was about that then I realized the whole team was gawking at us with round fish eyes. Oops, how long had I been standing there talking to Emmy in front of them? I hadn't even set my pack down yet. It was so awkward. Emmy gave me a frown and barked orders at the assembled group. There was a hard tack to prepare for everyone at the hut and a mattress to air it. Plus the salt, the wind had blown into the corners. Everyone sprang up and got to work without another word. Emmy's one tough cookie, that's for sure. Plus she was armed with a wooden spoon. that she was brandishing wildly. The pot was soon set to heat in the sun, while Saul swept the floor and Arlo scraped the plates. Emmy gave me a wink, and I laughed harder than I had in ages. Later on, our stomachs full and our feet bandaged, Emmy told us stories she'd heard from travelers who stopped by her hut. One of them grabbed my attention: the legend of the Piper, a musician of old, who was said to travel from region to region with his flute to make it rain. I'd never heard tell of it back home, but Arlo and Becca had. Where they're from, they say he celebrates the rain arrival rather than making water comes, dances the Piper. I'm writing to keep my hands occupied, but I can't settle down, as though staying busy will delay our departure. I've already rewound my rope, checked on my pack. I brought way too many things aboard. This heat, and in this heat, besides, maybe I don't need these 3 teapots or my favorite flower pots after all. I couldn't just leave them behind, but I know I can't go on like this. I'm entrusting them to you. I hope they bring you as much comfort as they've brought me. I hope to see you again one day. I'm your crewmate, always, Bianca. So she had 3 teapots and flower pots while she was climbing the tower. That's some odd decision making. Find this. No. They make it look like you can climb it, but you can't climb it. Hang over here. And I'd just be terrified of just falling off randomly. You know, like a gust of wind catches you and whoop, there you go. Birds. Sorry, birds. Sorry, birds. Oh my god, look at all the exhaust pipes on this thing. I think we're swinging over. Like a minecart over here. Holy moly. This is crazy. There's like a whole civilization building towns in this place. Maybe lumber? That's definitely part of a ship. Found something. I haven't been bothered planting anything. What's the use? It breaks my heart to see the crops dying on the vines one by one and being powerless to stop it. I've fought the sun long enough. I'd rather quit now than break my back for nothing. I don't know what I'm going to do. Leave the farm? Probably. Finally pay you a visit. Is this little one already climbing? Is the little one already climbing? To think that I still haven't met her yet. Maybe throwing in the towel isn't such a bad thing after. Oh no, I'm sorry. What an awful situation you're in. But yes, come for a visit. We'll gladly make room. The little one just started preschool. Can you believe it? She's growing so fast. She's incredible. You'll see. Fast and sleep, she learns something new. When I'm with her, I feel like I'm rediscovering the world around me. She gives me hope again. I should warn you, though, she can be a handful. Holy moly, this place is just friggin' massive. Why does that look like a cemetery or something? This game's giving me that vibe. I can't remember what they call it, but it's when something's so big it actually like is hard to like observe. Oh, there's a shrine there. Did I miss that one? Or is that the same one that I already hit up? That's really far down. That's got to be the same one I've already hit. Ah, that's the same one. Okay. Man, I genuinely do not know where I'm going. Can't go up. I want to go over to that. I see a bridge. But I also see something this way. Excuse me. Is this the way to go? There's a plug-in. Looks like I'm climbing that ruined bridge. Yeah, see, the shrine isn't targetable anymore when I'm over here. So that must have been in a different section. Like, holy crap. I'm just trying to think of, like, I'm looking down at it, and I think I can actually... Yeah, okay, I see exactly where we were. So I'm pointing at the screen like you guys can see. I don't know if you can see, but, like, I'm centering it right above my head. That's the windmill that I had to climb. That's the windmill, and then that weird block thing right above my head again. It's just above where the shrine was. And then we climbed all the way up in, I don't know, in there somewhere. It's insane. How did they make this game? This is insane. Like, absolutely insane. That's the only word I can come up with is insane. Is that a doorway down there? Go anywhere? Like, I gotta go. I wonder if I can check it out. That is an open doorway down there. There is something in there. But I don't have enough rope to get to it, so I think I might be able to rappel down from the top of the other side here. Woo! I somehow managed to make it like auto recoil, and I didn't want to do that. I gotta get my momentum back. Got it. Okay. Place secondary anchor in case you fall. I don't plan on falling right now, but I do plan on going down here. Oh, I can't get close enough to activate it. There we go. Now I have to climb back out of here. Worth coming down here. Yes. amorphous rock formations are difficult to discern what is grippable and what is not. Okay, I'm going to anchor. There you go. We got another chimney. Okay, I'm going to pitten, jump. Oh, hang on. That didn't work. Okay, recover. Okay. That was odd. I don't know why he did that. Charge, jump, jump, grab. Charge, jump, jump, grab. All right, we made it. That was a little interesting expedition all the way down into that. The boat up here. Hey, Ons, have you seen the latest posters? The ones that say to eat more salt to quench your thirst? Together, let's save water. Salt your food, water saved today is water drunk tomorrow. It made me think of you. They're taking it too far. We're supposed to drink less while they use up all the water in the Great Basin to water those sun-scorched fields of theirs. Yeah, I saw. Every little bit counts. Honestly, they have got no shame. It's always the same with them, but it's sure working out well for the store. I've seen so many customers. Even though most villages are already abandoned, running low on pickleweed, salt, and rock salt. I've been out in the plain flakes, though they're pretty bland and not what I'd recommend at this rate. I'm going to start selling my personal stash. All right, I'm almost at it, I think. Gotta be like right there. It's up there. Oh, there is something in there. Was it that? Oh, it's above it. Maybe it is that. Doesn't seem to target. No, there is something way the hell over there. All right. Might be a shrine again. Ooh, what is this? What's a rock pile? It looks like we can climb this. Where does it go? Oh, it goes... Oh. All right, we'll transfer our rope into this. Okay. Now I think I have to swing to the plant. Okay. Fortunately, the plant over here is in the shade. Just need to get to the rock guys for a brief moment, so... Whoop. Alright, so I don't need to grow the burning ones, I can just do this. So I think next time what I'm going to do is when I get near the rock dudes, I'm just going to grab the first one I can and just hang on. I have my camera back. There. Okay, I got a rock dude. He'll carry me for a bit, and then one of his buddies will come along. Recover some of my stamina while I'm hanging on to him. Fortunately, they don't sort of just give up and fall. Little buddy. Amazing grip strength. I love it. Oh, drop me. Oh, no, go the other way. Run the wrong way. Woo. That was scary. I need to get that transfer post. Oh, I got it. Okay, it's not fun. Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to do that and that. Okay, I got rocks again. Non-moving rocks. So crazy climbing like things upside down. Well, we're leaving the tower. The village has been given a date. I can't quite believe it. Still think about our dance, the last festival already so long ago. It's so nice to forget about all this for a sleep. I didn't realize it at the time, but I think at some point I'd given up. But then your laughter, the dizziness after that long waltz, the way you saw my cheeks glowed pink. I don't know how to ask you this, but want to come with me. Journey through life on the same pebble. I'm sorry, I know it's short notice, but now I care enough to be afraid. Afraid of what I could miss out on if I don't send you this message. I hope you get it. Almost walked off the edge. Alright, I'm going to anchor in just in case I do something stupid like walk off the edge again. There is a pathway over here, which looks to be the direction I'm going, but I have to go and check out that little... because there's got to be something over there. Haha. Okay, where's that blue thing that he was seeing? It's in there. Oh, this might be it. This might lead us to the blue thing. does. A mural of what looks like one of those little rock scarab things. See if this goes anywhere. Where does that go? That's kind of concerning that I can't tell where that goes. But wherever it goes, there's something of importance down there. Okay, we have definitely not been in here. Right here. It's a shell. Like animal pens by the looks of it. So the question now is, how do I get back? I have no idea where I just went. Okay, now I'm off the beaten path. You know what? Raising Pebbles was fun till I started doing it for a living. I think I've lost my way. You know me, I wasn't really thinking ahead when I took over the old farm. I couldn't just abandon the pebbles my parents. Sure, I'd never dreamed of delivering the mail, but it kept the animals fed and my debts. I kept my noggin above water like they say around here. But since the village has been so hard, too few people on the cliffs and too much distance to cover. I'm wearing myself and my animals out and I'm getting nothing but crumbs I can't eat. Remember when we first met? That seems so long ago now. I'd run away from the farm. Remember how mad my dad was? That was quite something, but I just couldn't deal with the sun anymore. Now look where I've ended up. I miss our belly laughs. Homie, thanks for your letters. Things aren't any better here. I've made zero progress on my mending. I've spent ages working on this hideous piece of embroidery. I'd rather watch rocks than a road. You able to sort through your parents' stuff like you wanted? The poor things never got to enjoy them. All they did was work. Is that what happens to us too? We could both decide to opt out. The world would keep on turning. Well, keep on not turning. Get the idea. Take care. Wow, these notes are just getting like darker and darker. Like they're just like giving up all hope and just kind of surrendering. Let's go up. Maybe this will get me up. I think this is gonna take me back to the Maybe this will get me back to some form of sanity. Let's go. Indicating something above me. Ah, that's a way down. Okay. But go through here. Where am I? I generally don't know how I got here, and that's concerning. I just really don't want to climb all those moving pebbles again. Okay, because I said, is this going to take me to that? And it said it did. Now, how did I get to this? What was the way up? Oh, there it is. I see it. Oh, I almost lost my path there. All right, let's... Man, still such a long way to go. What's over there? I think if I drop down, I can use these little guys as a handhold. Yeah. Oh, these are them. They're just sleeping. They're not moving. There's a weird camera thing there. It wouldn't, like, unlock. Okay. Ah, going up again. All right. Where am I going? Ladder. Zip line to there. And then a track that goes up. Look around. There might be messages or something. Let the messages show up. I don't think they do. Fortunately, they did make it a little easy to find the messages by putting the lanterns nearby. So sometimes the mail. I don't get what the deal with parents and the ocean. It's all they talk about. We had to explore the Great Plain, go further, cross the oceanic bridges, find the ocean, blah blah blah. Fine, set sail for the desert if you want, but why should I have to come along too? Honestly, I'm kind of scared. I'll bet I'll get dizzy. Walking horizontally? Nope, no, not for me. Ugh, that's it, Nell. You're leaving? I wouldn't mind going off on an expedition instead of marinating in this place. It's so boring here. No idea. I can't take it anymore. I have to roast. Just let me roast it. Plus, what if you found a spring? You'd be famous. So like I said, I thought there'd be a note up here. Was. Well, I found another pathway. Takes me out of the sun and away from the... Take it. What's up here? Why did I come up here? Let's scroll. The other sleep Rose asked me to tell him a bedtime story. It's getting to be a big of when I can still pick little. Decided to tell him the tale of the long rain, overflowing canals, high tide, the locks, and so on. But eventually he stopped me because he didn't understand. I'm starting to doubt myself. We both agree that it's not just some tale our elders made up. It exists, right? Hey, I think it did. Yeah, but to be honest, I see where your kid's coming from. Water falling from the sky does sound pretty odd. I wouldn't be surprised if the old folk had made it all up in our house. Okay, so this was quite a trek to get up to. Oh, there's a quick way down. Okay. All the sound that makes. Awful thud sound. Oh, I guess I'm back into the sun again. Oh, oh. Look at the trigger to show up on these. There it is. Good. Another fast travel up. Alright, let's go up the chimney. Like I said, I'm still not tapping out until I definitively hit the next location. Want it. Want the location. Too into this. Oh man, I just realized it's midnight. I'm playing for over 3 hours. Well, that's what happens when you find a game that you really like. Back, rock buddies. That works. I have to get all the way up there. Yeah, I do see a transfer point, which is good. Why did you do that? That's just dumb. There. Oh, I want to get on the ones that are going that way. And that's not what I wanted to do. All right. Back up. Try again. I want the ones that are going along the top, not the ones that are going along the bottom. There, these guys. Come on, take me out. gonna pitten. And I'm going to swing and grab onto these guys and jump. Oh, that was weird. Again. There. Transfer. Okay, and we're gonna do this. There. Not sure why I did that, like, repeatedly. In the right way. This has to be the right way. Oh, shoot. I need to rest for a second. Okay. Keep going. Yeah, I think this is the next milestone. I think I've made it. See a lantern, though. Logbook 12, octaves, and 2/7 after the Jusant. Old stones, paintings, gathering dust, and this wall that used to tell time, now rendered useless. These ruins are like my old lighthouse. I'm sure of it. They're reassuringly familiar, which is something really. I thought I'd find answers on this climb, but I'm realizing I don't know questions to ask. I think back to Bianca just a few sleeps ago, so full of certainty. Small fry I was back then. Now, as I write this, I wonder, why did I set off on this adventure? No answer, of course. The building watches in silence. I guess I'll have to keep climbing to find out what I'm looking for. But the clouds above us are still so small. I feel so far away from everything. Around me, my teammates snore, lost in the rise and fall of sleep. I wish I could close my eyes and rest too, but I can't stop my mind from wandering. What's the connection between the Piper and the Ballast? Arlo and Becca's legends don't say, but I think they're two sides of the same. Water in the clouds and the Piper's. Sure, if I could just untangle this rigging, I could convince the group to stay down there. Sleep's evading Met too. She's gazing out into the distance. The great plain seems even bigger from up. I feel very small and lost, like a shell clinging to the side of a cliff. Bianca. I love Bianca's her thoughts. It's neat to get the perspective of her going through this journey. That way, yeah. That's a neat gizmo up there. But a Great Plain does look absolutely. All right, well, hopefully the machine that once told time gives us some insight. Sundial, I think. Okay, let's just check and make sure the little guy doesn't have anything else to say for us. Besides that. Alright, well, little guy, time to sing. Okay, so that was absolutely friggin' amazing. Um, I plan on playing 2 hours of this game. I've played 3 hours and 12 minutes. It's so good. It's beautifully done. I'm just impressed with it more and more, and I want to keep playing. But honestly, I do sleep. Um, oh my God, Odin, you're still there. Amazing. Well done. What did you think of the game, Odin? I'm sorry. I'm just blown away by it. This is so freaking cool. What an experience. Um, I'm definitely gonna keep playing this one. I'm definitely loading this one up into the Wednesday slot. This one's definitely staying until it's beaten. It's so cool. But like I said, let me just. Whee! Oops, sorry. um, oh my God, hang on. Ooh, gallery. Oh neat. Oh, I missed one. Damn it. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. So back to this. Thank you for being out tonight. Shout out to Wolf's Den, shout out to Zekel, shout out to Odin. You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate the support. I know I'm just small potatoes for a streamer, but I'm gonna be big potatoes one day. Big, big sexy potatoes. Okay. But tomorrow it's a big night. Tomorrow is Borderlands Chaos Mode, and we are going after a so please, 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 please come out and see me then. And if you can't, or if you want, please watch my videos on YouTube. I'd love a like or a comment or subscribe, whatever makes you happy. I don't know who, but someone has been like giving me negative downvotes. I get it. I get it. If you don't like something though, please tell me what it is. I can't improve unless I know. Anyways, thank you, everybody. Please have a wonderful night and peace, love, and happiness. Be good to one another out there. Cyber Tiger Live, signing off.